last time we brought Liberty Prime back to life. So Liberty Prime is back in the game. Now we gotta go talk to this guy.
Is there anything
Elder
you wish
Maxim.
to tell me, Knight?
What?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlin completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlin absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlin validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
What? Yeah, really?
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear.
Wow.
The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Hunt down Dance.
Isn't there some other way?
Exactly. You're not willing to let off one innocent man?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlin. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
So I gotta go and hunt down Paladin Dance. It's pretty crazy.
30-second intervals as requested.
Okay, so I gotta go up this way. That's pretty crazy. I never saw that one coming. Paladin Dance is supposedly a synth. Cool. I never really used Paladin Dance in any of my gameplay, so I never took him as a partner. So I wonder what would have happened if you went with him to the Institute, or if he just kind of would have disappeared when you went there.
Down below.
Oh, Knight. I was told.
Thoroughly secure all gear while
Sorry
on the
about
flight
this
deck.
business with
Thank you.
Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list.
I wonder how long
It
Dance has
appears
been a
that
part of the
Institute
Brotherhood then.
keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them
that's
as
a lot of
possibilities one by
places,
one.
I feel like.
You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume
Yes,
your
Halen.
answer was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity.
That's awesome.
I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say?
I wish there were more
Can't believe
options.
that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's
think I'm
obviously
going
been a
to?
mistake.
No, I'm gonna
and
let
we
him
need
go.
to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges.
Holy crap.
Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your
Guy's a
knowledge?
jerk.
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
I'm wondering if she's gonna try and convince me not to fight Dance or something. Which, I don't know. If Dance is a synth, I said I'm gonna destroy the Institute, but I kinda don't know if I'm going to. I mean, I said I'm gonna side with the Brotherhood, but maybe there's some way out of this where I don't have to kill the Institute, but I don't have to fight the Brotherhood either, because these guys are pretty tough. I don't know what to do. This is so hard. I don't want to kill anybody. Man, being a good guy's rough.
Halen?
This way.
I'm following you. Where are we going?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlin's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without
I'm not
thinking
planning
about
on it.
what you're
Just
doing.
need the option to not.
Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
What we have to do is not follow orders given to us by a lunatic.
Piper.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing.
I always
Before
do.
the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station.
Post Bravo. Have I been there before? I feel like I have. Maybe not. No, I haven't. Been to the nursery though, so that's good. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna kill Dance. He's a cool guy, so I'll go ahead and just go visit Dance, see how he's doing. Let him go. I try to be so these games, and it's all so hard. Not neutral per se, just trying to be, you know, good with everybody. And it's hard because these games aren't made for that. You know, you gotta choose which groups you're good with and which groups you're bad with, but I'm not good at that.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlin.
I don't like Quinlin. He sucks. I'm gonna go grab my power armor real quick. And he's a cool guy, so I'll go ahead and just go visit Dance, see how he's doing. Let him go. I try to be so these games, and it's all so hard. Not neutral per se, just trying to be, you know, good with everybody. And it's hard because these games aren't made for that. You know, you got to choose which groups you're good with and which groups you're bad with. But I'm not good at that.
Technical documents. You should bring them to Proctor Quinlin.
I don't like Quinlin. He sucks. I'm gonna go grab my power armor real quick. Look at that Raider. Pipe rifle. Armor just seems so impractical. Although, that plate just hanging off the back. Oh my gosh. It's freaking funny. Alright, I think I just left my power armor. Yep, just chilling right there. It's like an Iron Man suit, except I can't fly or shoot lasers out of my hands. Be kind of cool to try, though. Is that... Yeah, it is. Trash can Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Sure.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Always happy to make a sale.
I know you are. You love me. Why are these $2 a piece? Normally only $1. Nah, I don't need any of your stuff. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go try and find Paladin Dance. And she said she, you know, Halen said she'd known Paladin Dance since she was an initiate, so I wonder how many years Paladin Dance has been with the Brotherhood and, like, his whole background with the Brotherhood. Because it seems like he's been a part of the Brotherhood for a while if he's a knight. Or Paladin, I mean, yeah, he's a Paladin. Paladin, Paladin, where do you roam? Yeah, I like that song. It makes me think of Stand By Me. Good book, or good movie with River Phoenix before he passed away. And it also has Joss Whedon when he was a kid. And, what is it? It was based on a short story by Stephen King called The Body. I never read the book, but I've always loved that movie. Great movie. It even has, I forgot his name. Oh my gosh, kid from the Lost Boys. Not the main kid, but like one of the hunters. So, what the? Oh shoot! Let's see if I can't use. Here we go. Oh, this will shoot. Oh, this will be good for this. Yep.
Guess they're not interested in sharing,
I'm not sure what I want to work on next for my character, like what perks and stuff, because I think, honestly, I should finally get, what is it? Oh, hey, I leveled up. I should finally get the perks to get into computers and stuff. Yeah, hacker. I need to get hacker, but what else do I need? I need some sneak. I don't really need sneak all that much anymore. My character's pretty strong. Scrounger's always nice. Fortune Finder's cool, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and that's cool. Medic's nice. Like, that would be crazy. All lost health and radiation. That's insane. I love the bloody mess perk. That's pretty funny too. Chance of enemies exploding in a shower of caps. Need to be level 46, and then I can do double damage with my rifles. My handgun perk. Need to be level 42. Already got this. Science. I think, honestly, I need to, damage and cannot hurt you. Can't be harmed. I need to get these too. Like, that'd be nice. I need to get my charisma up higher. That's really cool too. I want to be able to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get hacker up, but later in the game I'm gonna definitely set up supply lines and stuff because that'd be fun. I also need to get what is it? Where is it? It's a perk where you can take any chem without getting addicted. Where is it? Where is that perk? It's like a perk with syringes sticking out of you or something. See, I want to see this too. It'd be kind of fun to be able to shoot targets through stuff, and I want this too. Oh man. Where is it? I don't even know. Whatever. That's really cool. This one. Yeah, complete immunity to chem addition. If I get this, then I will use all the chems I want, especially like jet. Like jet slows down time, which would be cool.
Ah, what were you hiding? You could really win some arguments with what's in here.
Piper dear, come on, time to go. Let's see what Dance has to say.
Going down.
I'm gonna save Dance's life because he seems like a cool dude, cool synth, whatever he is. I don't have any real problem with synths. They're cool. Oh shoot, what's this?
Justice will be administered.
Whoa. Dance is in there. Destiny probably wants to talk. Weird. Dance. Out and dance. What are you doing, guy? Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Cool. really big mole rat.
Not much in the way of technology down here, is there? I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself. I might have, if I'd known what I was. Until Quinlin got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them.
He's
If it
pretty
wasn't
crazy.
for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
She must have told.
So, what are your
She
orders?
told him.
Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed.
No,
If you
dude.
disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for.
I'm not gonna kill
Synths
you.
can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled.
You sound
Technology
brainwashed,
that's
buddy.
run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity.
How's that your fault? That's
Maxon's
not your
ordered
fault,
you to
guy.
execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
What? I'm not gonna do that.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I'm gonna save. Because I want to save Dance.
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
Well then, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't wish to debate.
What? You gonna try and make me kill you? No thanks, guy. I'm not gonna kill you. Sorry. I hate loading and stuff, but I'm not gonna kill Dance. He's a cool dude.
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
Well then, I'm sorry to disappoint.
What? Come on, Dance. What the heck? Fine, you know what? I'm gonna look ridiculous, but I'm gonna get out of my power armor and I'm gonna put on all my dumb clothes. Get my charisma way up.
I know.
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Cool. So I wonder if you lose Dance as a partner forever then, at this point. Because that's kind of crappy. Like, especially if you had a lot invested in Dance. That's really crappy.
That's one heck of a getup, Bill.
Every time you get in power armor, Dance is like, oh man, yeah. That's funny.
Going
wonder where Dance is gonna go. I mean, he said he's gonna leave the Commonwealth, but where would you go? Like, where? How's the rest of the United States? Shoot! Don't point guns at other people, unless you want them dead. How high up does this thing go?
Ground floor.
Where's Paladin?
How
Oh
dare you
shoot!
betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical
really.
embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far.
Yeah, which
Look
you
around
used
Dance.
to your advantage.
Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's
he
too
shoots
late for
him,
that now.
I'm gonna be pissed.
The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Let's see if I can get out of this thing real quick. Put on my dumb outfit.
Whether he's
Knight.
human or
This
not,
needs to be resolved.
Dan
now.
saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Night. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
It took a hell of a lot of
Guess
guts
they're not
to
interested
stand
in
up to
sharing,
Maxim
huh?
like that.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on
That's
spending
funny.
the rest of my days at this old listening post. But it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, if you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Cool.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood.
That's
The
cool.
Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Yeah, what about
What
Halen?
about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Cool. Well, at least I know Dance is here. Oh, frick. I didn't want to wear this stupid outfit. Whatever.
Oh boy, that's a lot of metal.
And of course, Dance like that. Cool. Well, I saved a Dance, and now Dance is, or Elder Maxim's probably pissed. Look at him. Blind Patrol. He's like, what? He's like, nope, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do that. Pretty one time. Time to go talk to Paladin Dance again. I wonder how pissed he's gonna be. But I am the lone survivor. I can do what I want. I can do whatever I want. I could wipe out the entire Brotherhood if I wanted. I could wipe out the entire Underground Railroad. I can wipe out... I don't think I'd ever wipe out the Minutemen. They haven't done anything. They're just people. There's people helping people. The Institute... They kind of just sit on the ground and don't do much for anybody except for themselves. I don't really know how I feel about them. I need to talk to the requisitions officer here so I can buy a whole bunch more power cores and stuff. Because I think they're only like 200 bucks a piece, which is it's actually pretty good for power cores and stuff. I don't know where to go though. I forgot already. It's not here. Hey, Ingram.
Paladin Dance was a hell of a soldier.
Let me make one
I'm
thing
amazed
clear.
you were able to take him down.
As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, he can
Oh
familiarize
my
you with
goodness,
his unit on
Suka.
the depot.
Suka's my
Beyond
doggy
that,
for anybody who's
you
listening.
have leave to
Hi,
conduct your
Suka.
investigation
Oh
as
my
you see
goodness,
fit.
you are one
Report your findings
attention
directly to me.
whore dog, aren't
Is that
you?
clear?
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
I don't think I ever talked to this guy, like, ever, so he must be new. Or at least, I was supposed to talk to him, and then I just never did.
I want you to take charge of this investigation.
Interesting.
Report to Night Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can
Oh
familiarize
my
you with
goodness,
his unit on the
Suka.
depot.
Suka's my
Beyond
doggy
that,
for anybody who's
you
listening.
have leave to
Hi,
conduct your
Suka.
investigation
Oh
as
my
you see
goodness,
fit.
you are one
Report your findings
attention
directly to me.
whore dog,
Is
aren't
that
you?
clear?
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
I don't think I ever talked to this guy, like, ever, so he must be new. Or at least, I was supposed to talk to him, and then I just never did.
Communications array calibration test successful.
This
All
guy's
bands
probably
nominal.
pissed.
Hull plating integrity looks good.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear.
You
This
pissed?
conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as
Fine.
the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
It's fine.
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His
Yeah.
quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor.
That's cool.
Congratulations, Paladin.
Not even cold.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them or disappoint me.
Sucks
In
for
any
you,
event,
guy.
we still have the Institute to contend with,
Lucas.
and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Ad Victoriam, guy. Look at all that XP. I'm gonna go to the main deck and go see if I can't buy some more power cores. I got that bobblehead that makes it so I use power cores like 10% slower, which I'm sure that helps a lot, but I feel like there's other perks with the power armor that make it last longer. Good girl, Suez. Good girl.
Attention! Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
Your promotion is well deserved.
I don't care.
I still can't believe Dance was really a Sith. Goddamn traitor.
How's he a traitor? He didn't freaking know. These people are awful. You guys are so judgmental. Oh yeah.
Welcome back. Heard about Dance. Just know, what you did was right.
You guys don't even know what I freaking did.
Now, what can I do for you?
Give me that helmet over there, because I want it.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
Oh really? Well, let me see. Death from above. 75% faster movement while aiming. Now that sounds pretty darn good. What is it? A missile launcher? Whatever. I don't want it. I'm not really much for missile launchers. Quad barrel missile launcher. Holy crap. I want to know if it takes 4 missiles when you launch it, or if it's just like, you know, if it, or it only takes 1. There's ammunition. Railway spikes are always nice, but I don't know where my railway gun is. Missiles. Fusion cores, 240 bucks a piece. There we go. So, how much of this do I gotta sell? Like, I save all the pre-war money and I just use it as, like, you know, just bartering stuff, because I don't need extra money in this game. How much do they sell them for? 6 caps a piece? That freaking blows. I can get 8. I can get 8 for that. I usually, what I do is I sell 38 rounds, because they can't be any less than, you know, 1 cap a piece. So I'll just do 1,212. Anyway, I don't waste any caps or ammo. Here we go. I don't use 38 rounds anymore anyway, so no. There we go. How many power cores I got? Let's see. Fusion cores. 31. Cool. Perfect.
Hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
I can break into this place. I really want that helmet, but it's a bad idea.
Congratulations on the...
Just power. I think that is Paladin Dance's power armor. I wish I could name it. Yeah, that's Paladin Dance's.
The Institute and the technological...
So that's... Let's see how mine does. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. That's better than mine. How much is mine? Yeah, that's a lot better than mine. Yeah, mine's kind of damaged right now anyways. Cool. I'm just gonna leave this old power armor here.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat up my boots.
I'm just gonna leave that. Yeah, it's Brotherhood Shield 2 type armor, Model B. This is all Model B. So, now that I'm taking this armor, I'll just leave that old armor, because I don't really care. Cool.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon.
I wish there was some stuff that I could use to, like, upgrade the HUD display. I wonder if I have enough stuff to fix the paint on it. Modify. Oh, increases strength. Paladin paint. Military paint. Increases armor health. Wonder how cool it looks. Need aluminum. Whatever. I guess I'll just take the armor now. Alright, cool. New power armor. Whatever. I guess I'll go talk to this guy about extra work real quick.
What brings you to me today?
Extra work, man.
Extra work.
You're just in time. I hear there's another farm just waiting for you to pay it a visit.
Maybe later.
I get it. It's not the most enticing of jobs.
Yeah. See, I don't like doing that either, because I don't want the Brotherhood of Steel taking over farms and stuff. I'm gonna leave those to the Minutemen. Brotherhood of Steel shouldn't be here forever. Minutemen, we're here first. So I'm gonna leave it to them. It's not very bright. I need a brighter one. Gotta go talk to somebody.
Delta sequence initiated.
Paladin.
Completion time 14
Good.
minutes.
Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor, or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew, so it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
I'd like some time to prepare myself before you send me on my next mission.
You will have ample time to prepare yourself after I've given you this briefing. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat, the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Should have buried those idiots when I was dealing with the chip.
Yes, it's quite disappointing that you allowed them to proceed
That's
this
not what
far.
I...
Now, before you depart,
That's not what I meant.
Dr. Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the railroad's been using Pam for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlin would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down.
I don't want to take them down, though.
If you find anything
We're now
interesting
enemies
in
with the railroad. Oh, what the hell? I didn't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. I didn't mean to do that at all. I'm not gonna be enemies with the railroad. That's stupid. Like, I didn't even get a choice. It's just like, here, the railroad doesn't like you anymore. They know you're going to kill them. But what if I'm not? I'm not gonna talk to this guy. Screw him. I was just sticking around for the power armor. These guys don't need to know that. It looks like the most uncomfortable gun ever. There's not even a trigger guard, it's just a straight up trigger. But, I mean, I guess that, that barrel right there, it's got the, what is it? I forget what it's called.
Our vertibird should give us the air superiority.
But, take away recoil, so that's cool.
Shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Man, this is rough, because, like, I want to be a good guy. I don't want to kill everything. I don't want to talk to you. Right, Sergeant Gabble. Duty or dishonor? I guess I could go to Bunker Hill. I forgot what they were gonna do. Yeah, what does it say? Read it. Come on. So I have to recover since that escaped the Institute. What about duty or dishonor? Which one's this? What does it say? Missing supplies at the airport. Huh. I don't have that many missions to do. Let's see. I'm gonna go... Man, this is a hard decision. I could help the railroad, but I think that would immediately make me enemies with the railroad, and I could help the... I don't know, man. I helped Paladin Dance because he's a good guy, but I don't really know about the rest of this. Hard decision to make. I'm gonna just... What am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. It's my inventory. Not a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and autosave it here, but I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode for right now. I got some serious decision making to do. I always get so invested in these games and so invested in my characters. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Some Dezinen of the Fallout Friends. Catch you guys next time. Bye.